watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Choudhry. Well, the Ram Mandir inauguration is over. The pran pratishtha ceremony is done. And these visuals that are coming in of the Prime Minister at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, lighting diyas, a deepotsav of sorts, which the Prime Minister said to treat this as a second Diwali with the inauguration of the Ram Temple, and these visuals coming in of the Prime Minister. Well, the Prime Minister was the one who conducted the pran pratishtha puja this morning, and after that he did address Ram Bhakts and the people who were gathered in Ayodhya to witness this ceremony, where he went on to say a lot of things. One of them, of course, striking a reconciliatory note, words of unity, but he also seemingly took a veiled jibe at the opposition, where he apologized himself for the delay of building the Ram temple, and why was it that for so many years Ram Lalla had to live in a tent. Practically taking a jibe at the Congress for not hurrying things up on the lines. Listen in.
मैं आज प्रभु श्री राम से क्षमा याचना भी करता हूं। हमारे पुरुषार्थ, हमारे त्याग, तपस्या में कुछ तो कमी रह गई होगी कि हम इतनी सदियों तक ये कार्य कर नहीं पाए। आज वो कमी पूरी हुई है। मुझे विश्वास है प्रभु राम आज हमें अवश्य क्षमा करेंगे।
So while the Prime Minister inaugurated the Ram Temple in Ayodhya, well, what was the opposition doing? Top opposition leaders clearly had chosen to stay away from the pran pratishtha ceremony on Monday. Let's take you now to the Congress. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi was in Assam on his Nyay Yatra. He was stopped from visiting the Batadrava Satra temple in Nagaon. Rahul Gandhi, along with party workers, staged a dharna against the authorities for blocking him. Assam Chief Minister hit back at him, linking him to Ravan. Meanwhile, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee took out a Sarva Dharma rally, an all-faith rally, in Kolkata after visiting the Kali Ghat temple. Religious leaders of several faiths were present at the TMC chief's rally for harmony. Listen in.
देखिए, अभी राम का माहौल है और राम का माहौल ही रहेगा, ये मैं विश्वास करता हूँ।
राहुल गांधी नौगांव में बैठे थे, बटोद्रवा थान में जाने।
आज आप क्यों रावण का बात करते हो? आज कम से कम राम का बात करो ना। कम से कम 500 साल का बाद आज हमें सब राम का बात करना चाहिए। आज कम से कम रावण का बात नहीं करना चाहिए।
हमें इनवाइट किया गया, हमें वहाँ इनवाइट किया गया। हम एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन कह रहा है नहीं जा सकते हैं, तो मैं पूछ रहा हूँ क्यों नहीं जा सकते? क्या गलती की है मैंने? मैं बस हाथ जोड़ने जाना चाहता हूँ, रिस्पेक्ट पे करना चाहता हूँ। मेरे रास्ते में इनवाइट किया है, बट ये अलाउ नहीं कर रहे। नाउ गवर्नमेंट एंड मोदी जी ने डिसाइड मंदिर कौन जा सकता है और कब नहीं जा सकता। शायद आज सिर्फ एक व्यक्ति मंदिर में जा सकता है।
The way you look at least for now, it does seem, viewers, that the opposition, which is the India bloc, is yet to come up with a counter narrative, especially where the Ram Mandir is concerned. Because if you see right now, there seems to be a Ram wave of sorts, and the opposition doesn't quite seem to have a cohesive answer to that. But Rahul Gandhi there stopped in Assam from the Himanta government to visit a temple. On the other hand, these visuals coming in of the Prime Minister lighting diyas at his own residence. Let's take you now to Ayodhya for a quick live spot with my colleague Aishwarya, who's joining us from Ram Ki Peri, right next to the Saryu River. Aishwarya, that is where the Aarti took place a short while ago. You know, it's interesting because Ayodhya never really had, these mega Aartis like possibly you have it at the Kashi Vishwanath temple in Banaras by the banks of the river Ganga. But a start of that today, and I would reckon this is going to be a tradition that's going to be followed.
Well, Rahul, you know, what we are seeing today is thousands and thousands of diyas being lit up, and almost all the Ayodhya Vasis, those who are staying in the city, are out on the streets. In fact, a lot of them have even prepared so many bhajans. आपसे शुरुआत करूंगी, आप तब से यहाँ पे भजन गा रहे हैं. आपके कौन सा प्रभु राम का भजन फेवरेट भजन?
मेरी राम जी से कह देना जय सिया राम, ओ मैं राम संग जपता तुम्हारा सदा नाम. ढोल नगाड़े बाजे सहनाइया, झूम के आई मंगल घड़िया. ऐश्वर्या जी के संग अयोध्या में दिवाली हम मनाएंगे, झूम झूम के नाचेंगे और सभी को नचाएंगे.
आप भी एक भजन तैयार करके आए थे, 2 लाइनें प्रभु श्री राम के लिए.
भगवधारी छा गए मेरे राम, तंबू से महलों में आ गए. ओए भगवधारी छा गए, राम तंबू से महलों में आ गए.
Well, Rahul, you know, these are the bhajans that have been doing rounds on every lips of those who have been coming to Ayodhya. There's a very famous saying in Ayodhya, Kan Kan mein Ram hai, and that's exactly, Rahul, what we have been seeing over the past many days. Now, the bhajans aside, the diyas that one can see, thousands and thousands of diyas along with the background music, if you can hear it, Ram, Siya Ram chants.
Aishwarya, can you ask your camera person, and I'll just correct you, this is Preeti here, not Rahul, but if you can get us a ringside view of the diyas that have been lit in Ayodhya, and we'll go back to our panelists in the studio. Aishwarya, that is for you. All right, I think there's a problem. Aishwarya really cannot hear us. But thank you, Aishwarya, for joining us from Ram Ki Pedi there. Let's cut across right now back to the studio, and let's cut across to our political guests. Amitabh Tiwari joins us, and so does Ashutosh, a political analyst, the both of them. And, you know, we'll also get you visuals. You have the Prime Minister there, but you had Rahul Gandhi possibly in Assam, where he was not allowed entry inside a temple. But Amitabh Tiwari, to begin with you, you know, of where we stand today, and when you look at things from the lens of politics, it's very difficult for the opposition now to come up with the counter to what is at least today seeming like a Ram wave of sorts in the country.
Yes, see, so voting is a fairly emotional decision. It's not a very rational decision, and the emotions are running pretty high. The entire country has become Rammay, and what is likely to also happen is that the BJP is likely to maintain this momentum. There is a news that the BJP Karyakartas and leaders have been asked to help people, whoever want to visit the Ayodhya temple in the next 2 months. So a campaign is going to be conducted around that. So BJP would like to maintain the tempo. And we've seen today as well that Prime Minister has been using this 10-year versus 70-year analogy while comparing the performance of his government versus the previous Congress governments. And here as well today, he has taken an indirect jibe at the Congress party and indirectly holding it responsible for not taking up the matter legally in the courts, and also holding it responsible for the fact that Ram Lalla was living in a tent for so many years. So, of course, there is a political motive to all of this. And as you've mentioned in one of your programs, I just do not recall the quote of Ram Manohar Lohia that politics and religion is fairly intertwined in India. So there is a difficulty for the opposition, especially in the Hindi heartland, which has almost 40% of the seats, wherein the emotions are running high, and we have to see how this pans out, or what sort of a narrative does the opposition have to counter this.
You know, Amitabh Tiwari, you talk about that quote. Well, it is one of my favorite quotes where politics is concerned, and it is, there's nothing more political than religion, and religion itself is politics. But I want to bring in Ashutosh into this conversation. Ashutosh, from where we stand today, they're seemingly, okay, we have Anila Singh also from the Bharatiya Janata Party, but Ashutosh, coming to you, the opposition seems to be struggling to find a counter and, you know, to what we're witnessing. And right now, maybe it's too fresh, but you're looking at a possible Ram wave of sorts. If, you know, in the last election, it was Pulwama which gave an incremental 5% vote, it could very well be Lord Ram for the BJP this time around.
See, Preeti, I think you asked the first question that where do I stand? I think this is the time when everybody should should speak out at where he or she stands. And I totally opposed to this, and I have no bones to on that particular issue, because this is I can understand that the emotions are running high. I can understand this is emotionally a very charged issue. I can understand that, but there are a fair amount of the people who have a Ram in the heart, but will they go and vote for the BJP? I have my strong doubts. Secondly, when we say that there is a Ram wave in the country, that I think that there is a Kerala too in this country. There is Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, Odisha, Bengal, Northeast, and Punjab. These are the states BJP has to really work hard to slog to get seats. The fact of the matter is that the Ram is a part of our culture. There is absolutely no doubt about it. But should Ram be used for the political purposes, for the electoral purposes? If the BJP is honest enough, they should come openly and say, yeah, I'm using Ram for the political purpose. There is absolutely no doubt about it. But they're not doing that. They're not doing that. It's their politics. One should not. Today, I think tomorrow onwards, BJP would like to raise temperature further. But elections are still 2 months away, and in 2 months, anything and everything can happen. BJP has already maxed out in North India. There is absolutely no chance of improving their seats over here, except a marginal improvement in UP. But can they improve their seats in Kerala? Can they get a few seats in Tamil Nadu? Can they improve their seat numbers in Telangana? Can they open their account in Andhra Pradesh? Can they win a few seats in Punjab without Akali Dal support? Can they win Jammu again? Can they maintain their 18 seats in Bengal? And these are the areas where the North Indian politics doesn't run the way it runs here.
All right, fair enough. Okay, Anila Singh, getting you into this conversation, the BJP really shouldn't be shown off the fact that this is as political for you as it is about religion or faith. If you will go back, hark back into history, the reason that BJP took on the cause of the Ram Mandir wasn't really something religion, but as a political necessity to answer Mandal by Kamandal. So why be in denial of that fact? It is political. What's the big deal? It's religious and political.
My Ram to all, and today is a great day. Pran pratishtha has happened and Bhagwan Sri Ram is there in Ayodhya. His statue is there, the birthplace. So I am very happy. I am the type of joy I have in my heart. I think each and every Ram Bhakt, whether that person is in BJP or not, whether that person is in RSS or not, whether he's associated with VHP or Bajrang Dal or not, I think pan world, all Ram Bhakts are very, very happy. And at least we should spare bitterness, at least today. I think I was listening to Ashutosh ji and he was so bitter and he was just saying, oh, Bharatiya Janata Party, how Bharatiya Janata Party can perform in Himachal Pradesh or in Punjab or in Telangana or in Andhra or in Tamil Nadu. Well, leave all these things aside. Just not Preeti, even you mentioned that why doesn't Bharatiya Janata Party admits openly that, okay, Bhagwan Sri Ram's cause was taken for political reasons? Of course not, Preeti. Of course not. Madam, if we talk about a common person who goes for his work, whether that person does his business or he goes for any job, like he's doing government job or a corporate job, any XYZ, when he goes from his home, don't you think even he does puja, she does puja?
No, madam, nobody is denying that. No, 1 second. Anila Singh, nobody is denying that. But to be in denial of the very fact that why the BJP took the cause of the Ram Mandir, you and I both know better, ma'am. Let's hark back to history. The 89 Palampur declaration didn't quite happen on its own. It was the political necessity of that time to answer Mandal by Kamandal. And it's all right to accept it, and ever since it's been your cause.
I wanted to, you might be concluding it was Mandal against.
I am not, madam. Your own leaders have concluded that.
For us, in today's date, Mandal and Kamandal both are very important for Bharatiya Janata Party.
That I agree.
And And allow me. In whole of the nation, Bharatiya Janata Party is the only political party, at least in today's date, that stands very strongly with Astha. We do not say this thing that okay, that religion is good or that religion is bad.
Okay, fair
but
point.
But definitely, if we are Sanatan, we are standing with the
fair
Astha.
Point.
And we do
no,
not let anybody.
That you're right. You're standing by the side of Astha and religion. Fair point. I just want to bring in our two political analysts back into this conversation. Amitabh Tiwari, to talk of the Ram Bhakts, which even Ashutosh touched on, Anila Singh also touched on. Do you think the problem of the opposition, especially the Congress, has been because if you talk of Ram Bhakts, you immediately associate them with the color saffron or the BJP, and that is why there are Ram Bhakts who possibly might not be aligned to the Bharatiya Janata Party, which the Congress and the opposition has completely ignored.
Of course, I mean, see, there could be Ram Bhakts who are not aligned to the BJP, and that fact is correct to a sense, because the breakup of the BJP's vote share shows that 2/3 of it is a hardcore ideological vote and 1/3 is a Modi vote or a Modi factor vote, which essentially draws people from all sections of the society, which has middle class who probably vote for the BJP because they see that it is a investment friendly, the stock markets could rise, etc. So there are many reasons why people vote for BJP, correct? So now what this does is that with the opposition not going to the temple today, despite the invite, it does, in my opinion, does not rub off well with the Ram Bhakts, who may be neutral voters and might be thinking or might see opposition as an option. That's number two is, I think that people have a misconception here that BJP is a North India party. BJP has the highest number of seats in the northern region. It has the highest number of seats in the northeast. It has the highest number of seats in the western India. It has the highest number of seats in eastern part of India. And it has the second highest number of seats, just a few seats below Congress, in the southern part of India. So BJP is not a North India phenomenon.
Okay.
It is a pan-India party. It is a pan-India party, and this issue is likely to have an impact across India. The size of the impact will, of course, only be visible after the election results. I don't have a crystal ball to say how much percentage of vote share.
All right, Amitabh Tiwari, I need to come in. I apologize, even Ashutosh wanted to come in. We're getting some news break right now. We have to cut across to the Garbh Griha, where my colleague Samarth joins us. Samarth, over to you.
जो खूबसूरती इस द्वार की है वो देखते ही बनती है। आपको बता दें, पहला चैनल है जो आपको राम मंदिर के अंदर से ये ग्राउंड रिपोर्ट दिखा रहा है और मेरे पीछे जय सिया राम का जय घोष भी हो रहा है। जहाँ के राम भगवान, आइए और अंदर आपको लेकर चलते हैं। यहाँ आइए, ये देखिए, जब आप इस द्वार में अंदर आते हैं तो आपको इस तरह की दो और सिंह द्वार नजर आते हैं और जो खूबसूरती है, सोने की प्लेटिंग है, वो भी आपको दिखाते चल रहे हैं। सजावट भी देखिए, प्राण प्रतिष्ठा का मौका है, सामने की तरफ सजावट भी है, वो भी आपको हम दिखा रहे हैं और हर ओर जय सिया राम के नारे हैं। और आगे हम चलेंगे, आपको लेकर आएंगे, तस्वीरें दिखाएंगे। ये देख सकते हैं आप, ये मूर्ति के सामने की तस्वीर है और यहाँ किस तरह से जय सिया राम हो रहा है। सामने मेरे ठीक गर्भगृह है, हम दिखाने की वो भी कोशिश करेंगे आपको। आगे आएंगे, कैमरामैन संजय से कहूंगा मेरे साथ आगे आए। मैं चाहूंगा मेरे जरिए पूरा देश आज राम लला के भव्य दर्शन करे और हम आपको ये भव्य दर्शन करा रहे हैं। कैमरामैन से कहूंगा कैमरा को थोड़ा ऊपर करें, दिखाएं किस तरह से राम लला के दर्शन हम आपको यहाँ पर कराने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। ये सब तस्वीरें बहुत ही दुर्लभ है। तब लगातार सामने फोन जरूर आ रहे हैं, लेकिन हम प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि किस तरह से दुर्लभ तस्वीरें आप तक पहुंचाएं। हर ओर जय सिया राम के अलावा और कुछ भी नहीं है। लोग अपनी सेल्फीज करते हैं, इवन पुलिस वाले भी हैं, पुलिसकर्मी भी हैं जो यहाँ पर दिखा सकते हैं। ओके, तो तस्वीर आप दिखा सकते हैं, दिखा रहे हैं कि किस तरह से यहाँ पर एक एक चीज हो रही है। और ये वो तस्वीर, दर्शन करिए राम लला के, भगवान के, जिनका इंतजार सालों से लोगों ने किया। इतना लंबा इंतजार शायद कभी नहीं हुआ होगा और हर कोई माथा टेक रहा है। हम भी एक बार और प्रभु के आशीर्वाद लेना चाहेंगे। देख सकते हैं खुशी और उल्लास है, सेल्फीज भी क्लिक किए जा रहे हैं और यहाँ पर जो तस्वीरें हैं, दर्शन हम भी दर्शन करेंगे और राम लला का आशीर्वाद यहाँ पर लेंगे। और ये तस्वीरें हमने आपको दिखाई किस तरह से राम लला जो गर्भगृह पर विराजमान है उनकी तस्वीरें हैं। भी शोर बहुत है, उसके लिए ये तस्वीरें दिखा रहे हैं। और ये गर्भगृह है और गर्भगृह के ठीक सामने, ये गर्भगृह का हिस्सा मैंने आपको दिखाया है और गर्भगृह के ठीक अब इधर आते हैं तो आपको एक और स्वर्ण द्वार नजर आता है और ये वो एक और स्वर्ण द्वार है। जैसा कि जिक्र किया था जिन्होंने ये दरवाजा बनाया है कि जो गर्भगृह का दरवाजा है उसमें मोरी बनी होगी, यानी मोर सनातन और वेद।
My colleague Samarth right inside the temple premises, the Garbh Greh, getting you exclusive shots of the temple.